there, this is Annette Negron, and our special guest today is Kip Odermatt with Foot Solutions. Welcome, Kip.
Thank you, Annette.
I'm glad you're here. Now, Foot Solutions, it's a special place. I have experienced it. For those that don't know, tell us about Foot Solutions and what you do.
Okay. Well, we started on the Miracle Mile in 2001, and we're 8.5 years there. And just recently, on New Year's Eve, we opened up our new location in the Stone Creek Village Shopping Center behind BJ's and next to REI.
Right,
We're very excited about that location.
It is nice. It is nice. And so, Foot Solutions, what can someone expect when they go to Foot Solutions?
Well, we're a shoe store, and we have a lot of shoes and good quality shoes, and we specialize in comfortable shoes. But what's the unique thing about our store is the people are all trained to measure the feet and do a foot assessment. I've been in the shoe business for 35 years, and I started back when it was normal that when you bought shoes, you had your feet measured and your shoes were fit. As a kid, I always had my foot measured before, and the salesman put the shoes on me and checked the toes, and I seen that go away, and I just don't think that most stores do the shoe business the way it's supposed to be done. And according to the American Podiatric Medical Association, 89% of Americans are wearing their shoes too small, and this causes a lot of foot problems.
A lot of foot problems.
Joint deformities, arch problems, pinched nerves, and it's very simple a lot of times to prevent and solve these issues with fitting shoes the right way. So I just think it's the right way to sell shoes. Before you look at shoes, you should look at the customer's feet.
Now, you have a rule in your store that your sales force knows not to sell a shoe without measuring the client's foot. So don't go in rush. You're going to have to take your time and have your foot measured, right?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Don't be in a hurry when you come to our store, because you can't just tell the salesman you need a 7.5 and they go and get it, and then, well, maybe I need something else, and then they're back and forth, and we're wasting a lot of people's time. We won't look at shoes or recommend shoes or even go and get a shoe till we measured your feet. So we got to measure at least, we want to measure both feet because they're different. One is always bigger than the other one.
Right.
So we check the width. We have computers. We can scan your foot and check pressure points. We can tell if you got a high arch or low arch, because for those different types of feet, you need a different type of shoe.
Exactly.
For example, a real flexible flat foot does better in a firmer shoe, where a rigid high arch foot does better in a more cushioned shoe.
That's a great tip.
So, we look at the type of foot you have, and then we can make recommendations for you. And we sell good quality shoes, and it doesn't matter how good the shoe is. If it's half a size off, it could hurt and cause foot problems. So when you're selling good shoes, I think you should look at the foot first and make sure you get them in the right size.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good tip. The other thing is that I know this is the time of year where you're going to have some of your vendors coming out. So you're going to have some nice shoes, some newer shoes, some more, what was that, the word, Americana?
Yeah, I've been talking, this is the time of year when the vendors are showing the new lines now for fall 2011. And it's always fun to see what fashion trends are being talked about. And so far I've met with 3 or 4 different vendors, and a common a theme that I'm hearing from them as far as fashion goes is Americana, which...
Well, then they need to go visit your store and find out more about it, right?
Yeah. Spring shoes are arriving now. February, they start coming in. We get the bulk of them in March when the weather starts to change. All the new spring stuff comes in. And so we're meeting with vendors now, picking out styles for next fall.
That's going to be exciting. So you're located at Stone Creek, right on the corner of...
Robin Hood and Pacific.
Exactly. Now, one of the things that intrigued me is that you did move to a newer location, especially with the economy it is, especially in Stockton, and you had a vision, and obviously this is part of your vision. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well,
what do you expect?
We've done really well on the Miracle Mile. We've been there 8.5 years, and we've enjoyed it there, but our lease is coming up, and there's so many empty real estate places in the city that I thought maybe we can, this is a good time for your lease to come up. Maybe we can upgrade our location. But I didn't really expect that I would get into the Stone Creek Village Shopping Center. That is the dream location. It's a beautiful fashion atmosphere. It's great parking and lighting and security and wonderful restaurants. It's the dream location, and I was so happy that it worked out for us.
Well, this is good then. That's a good story on a business note. I really enjoyed that. Well, Kip, we'll put all your information here so people can actually go visit your new store and check out your website. And don't forget, guys, we got fashion, spring fashion coming soon, so take a trip over to Foot Solutions at Stone Creek and make sure you plan with a little extra time. Thank you, Kip.
Thank you.
All right.